we are hitting our last reset. If you are on my wave, you started hitting your first reset, or I hit my first reset on October 17-ish. Um, and ever since then, dude, like I've been going through resets, changing timelines, leveling up. Like these are all different things, but they're all basically forming my new reality. The first sign that I got with my reset, obviously it was I got stripped from everything as well. I went through my tower moments. I went through, different tower moments because at that time, I was still trying to heal from my past. I was still trying to release. I was still trying to cope with my new reality. I was still trying to, you know, deal with life differently. Um, Life hit me different back then, but it prepared me to what I was currently living. Um, Life basically put me in a situation where, same energy, different avatar, different tests, similar energy, similar tests, similar triggers. This time I was staying more aware, I was staying more conscious. I was kind of trying to keep it together to see, what did I do wrong last time? Um, Trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, friends, relationships, acquaintances, whatever it was. Like, I tried to act differently in every single situation this past year, especially after that reset. Um, then I remember I hit some level ups and then I went back to jumping timelines, but then I went back. I went back, and that's where, I kind of messed up because when the universe put me back in this situation, same energies, 222, different avatar, and all the same tests and everything like that. Like, I saw that I was passing them a lot faster. I was listening to my intuition a lot quicker. I knew the answers way before anything, but like, I've noticed that, a lot of us have been going through that test fall with our spirit teams, and this is no different. I know that I have a few videos on drafts and private because I'm not ready to post them yet until, the whole story unfolds. Excuse me. 0303. And when everything unfolds and I'm able to share these other videos, I'm guessing this will make more sense. But for now, what I'm trying to explain is basically that I've been going through series of tests involving me trusting my team, me trusting myself, me trusting my growth, trusting like so many other things. Quería 333. I wanted to speak Spanish and English. I don't know. Like, my brain right now is it's like literally going so fucking fast, dude, that I'm just like "Da-da-da-da-da-da," and I feel like if I don't say it, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I've been going through this trust fall with my spirit team and going through all of these similar tests, um it actually brought me closer to my team. It brought me closer to myself. It brought me closer to source. It brought me closer to my ancestors. It brought me just closer to the energies I work with. 411. Whether it be Hecate, Anubis, Baphomet, you know, um, it literally can be anybody. Medusa, it doesn't matter. I've grown closer to all of them, and a lot of them that I don't name as much, like my Santa Muerte. Like, there's so many energies that I work with that I don't talk about. I keep them personal. I keep these energies like close to myself, and I know that I promised I was gonna speak more about like my beliefs and you know my team and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, I'm not ready, because like I've said before, like, I feel that this connection is like super personal, and especially my connection to source, to the universe, to uni. Like, I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready, because like how I treat my team, how I treat my universe, my source, my everything, like, it's kind of like me being in a relationship with them. And unless you've been in a relationship with me, like, you don't realize how toxic I am until that moment, because I don't want to share anything with anybody. I don't want to share like certain things, because I'm selfish and I just want to keep them to myself, even though like you guys have your own teams, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyways, like, this whole process has been allowing me to be a little bit more lenient when it comes to them, 555, about letting people access my beliefs and my team and uni, especially uni, because like, I I don't know, it's just, to be able to connect with them, dude, we do have to be in complete solitude. Called cat lady, loner, loser, because I choose to walk alone. I'm not gonna lie, like, at first it took me a very long time to be okay with being alone and being in my own solitude, because of my society, like the society I grew up around, because of, it's not acceptable. You gotta mingle with humans, you gotta be part of the population, you gotta be part of, you know, the world, in order to help them elevate, in order to create. Like, we're here to contribute, like, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, when you remove yourself from all of that, that's when source is louder, that's when your team is louder, that's when you're able to build this connection with them. But another thing they don't tell you is, like, being a chosen one, dude, is, it's a flex until it's not. Because I mean, yes, chosen one for fucking what? To suffer, to break generational curses. Like, dude, we have to be strong. We didn't have a choice. Like, none of this. Well, when you go into deeper meanings of everything, yes, we did have a choice, because we created all these soul contracts before coming here, and we created all the experiences that we needed in order to get us to where we need to be. I also get that. But see, there are parts of these contracts that are out of our control, and those are the parts that, are kind of harder to deal with. Time, dude, I would not go back, because my life before I started healing, it was already hard, but I had to be harder. I had to be tougher. I had to, keep the mask on, keep the strength going. Like, I could not have a break. Back then, everything was just upside down. I had no self-love, but I had a huge ego. No boundaries. I was a people pleaser. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd, but at the same time, I don't feel that they were the wrong crowd. I just feel that we were all very misunderstood and very badly guided. It's like they said, dude, it's like I had 35 years of trauma that I'm trying to heal from. 35 years, because I'm going to be 36 on the 21st of April. So that is legit so much that I have to rewire, relearn, and kind of evolve from. And it's just, I'm not even halfway done, dude. When people look at me as a teacher, as a leader, like, yeah, I do the best I can, but do I feel that I've earned that role yet? Not really, not really. I still feel that I get out of balance a lot. I still give my power away in a few situations, but I'm doing a lot better. I know that in the work environment that I'm going back to, it really has helped me train myself, my impulse control, my tongue, my ability to alchemize, my ability to send back karma, my ability to control things around me have been a lot better. The more I gain control, the more out of control they get, which, at the same time, I understand how people are saying, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. But for a chosen one, you legit don't know where to turn, because everywhere you turn, you trigger somebody and you expose their demons, and they don't like your light, and they don't accept your ways, and they don't accept your path. But it's like, we had to walk in this new path that was never walked on, and we're making our own mistakes because we're rewiring from generations of traumas and curses and things that our family could not undo and they could not get right. But we are trying. Like, we are that those leaders and that people that are gonna guide our future generations to do better, So also, what I noticed that a lot of my friends, the wrong crowd, we all had in common, that fighting spirit. I see 111, that fighting spirit, the need to be warriors, but we didn't know what the hell we were fighting for. We didn't know where to direct our anger. At least I didn't, I didn't know what the hell I was fighting for. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to claim, but I wanted to claim something. I knew that I had all this anger that I didn't know how to release. And through healing and through everything, like, I understood where that anger came from. I understood how I was transmuting it. I understood how I was using it. Even though I was manifesting, the wrong ways, like, it was still manifesting and it was still popping up in my reality even years later. So now I am more careful, 7-Eleven on the time. I am more careful with what I say, what I think, the people around me, because remember, dog by association, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You are who you hang out with, because if there's two drunk people in the group, you're gonna eventually become the third. If there's two smokers in the group, you're eventually gonna become the third. If there's two successful people in the group, you're gonna become the third. So if there's two players in the group, you're definitely gonna become the third. So do not ever let people lie to you when they say they are nothing like somebody else that they associate with, because people mold, people adapt, people merge into other energies, whether they want to see it or they don't. They carry all that stench, all that negative energy, like all of those, ugh, and for somebody like us, even if you're not doing certain things and that energy, you're carrying it around you, like, it's not desirable for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, ugh. Like, I don't know. Not even spiritual baths will do the trick. And that is one thing that I'm staying consistent on, especially when I feel down. I saw 333 are my spiritual baths. If I really need some, like, heavy ass cleanse, forest and beach, beach dunk. I love the beach dunks. Like, when I dunk myself and I visualize, like, the whole cleanse and everything, like, there is just a whole rebirth that happens after that, at least for me. I know that I'm very connected to the ocean and to the forest. Obviously, como Tauro, like, all of nature is just me. So, yeah. And I know that I also was overthinking about whether or not a few situations, did I manifest them? Were they part of my soul contract? Like, what was the purpose? I saw 421. Because I was so obsessed with, why does bad things happen to good people? Is it manifesting? Is it part of our soul contract? Is it both? The answer is yes. It's both. Why? Because we do come to this world with our own unique soul contract, with our human experiences, the people who are going to deliver these experiences. these experiences should happen, will happen, what you need to do in order to get to where you need to be for these experiences, and all of those things. So then I started analyzing from my parents and everything, not going into too much detail because I am running on a time. But I noticed that, good people feel bad for hurting other people. So they do not remove themselves when they should. They ignore their intuition, which is causing all their body to be like uneasy, creating sicknesses, creating all of these signs and clues that you are somewhere you're not supposed to be, that you're somewhere where your soul is not aligned to, and stuff like that. Because narcissists do not care about not hurting others. They don't care about anybody's feelings or emotions because they themselves don't feel. They don't know how to feel. They are just based off logic and what they want and what they need, and that's it. Just me, 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 me. And how can I get, and having relationships that are beneficial only to them and certain stuff like that. Like, they are leeches, basically. These leeches have to attach themselves to someone, and the only people they can attach themselves to are all those good people who don't know how to say no, all the good people that don't have boundaries, all of the good people that are trying to escape all of this situation. Like, they have trouble with all of this because, their responsibility, their loyalty, sometimes they're being lied to so good that they themselves believe that they are the gaslighters. They believe that they're the narcissist. But that's exactly what they want you to think. And I really hope that anybody who is going through, a similar situation where somebody is gaslighting you, making you feel like you are the problem, for speaking up for yourself, for defending yourself, for speaking up and expressing your emotions, I hope that you are able to walk away from that. 17 on the time and 17 on this other time too. That's so weird. But I hope that you're able to walk away, learn your lesson, and be able to evolve, because that's exactly what they are. They are those lessons. They are those lessons that you're supposed to prove to yourself, to your spirit team, to your God, to your universe, whomever you believe in, that you are strong enough to make these choices for yourself. Because you are the one that's supposed to love you. You're the one that's supposed to defend you. You are your own savior. Spirit team can only do so much. I mean, you can't stay in a situation where literally your body is screaming out for you to move yourself, remove yourself, remove yourself. Even your soul is starting to feel heavy, drained, like just out of life. 1818 and 18 on the clock. So listen to all of those signs. Your body is telling you you are not aligned, and these people are not aligned with you. Even if they're not trying to take advantage of you and they just have a different path, a different destination, don't slow down because of their destination. Nobody's supposed to be permanent in your life who does not want to be, and who is not meant to be. Everybody, once you learn that nobody belongs to you, life is only borrowed, and it goes by so fast that you do not have time to waste, then you'll start making the right choices for yourself. And I think sickness is exactly what it's trying to force good people to do, to 911, to make those choices for themselves, to make better choices for themselves, whether it's by eating habits, by spiritual cleansing, by removing toxic people, places, things, anything that is not aligned to you, to your soul, to your purpose, to your path. Like, it's just a lot. But I think I got off topic. I don't know, I guess somebody had to hear that. So I'm gonna end it there because Mr. Richard wants to go inside now. So stay woke, stay strong, Let's go get it. Say bye, Richard. Say bye. Look how cute he is.